So good morning to all. So in this third video, we have to mainly see the dial gauge. Okay. Already in first video, we have to see the lot of gears and also gear parameters, gear analysis. So these categories. But in this second video, how to measure the gear tooth thickness. This normal thickness means, for example, I select one plate. So this is a normal length, width, thickness. So that this is a normal thickness value. The normal thickness value is easily measured by the normal vernier caliper or micrometers. So these are the basic measuring instruments. Already I told the micrometer analysis, micrometer failures, and also vernier caliper analysis, case study on vernier caliper failures. So a lot of videos, definitely to see a lot of videos. But that two major measuring instrument is majorly used to measure the thickness of the object. So thickness is very important, thickness of the object. But gear tooth thickness is totally different. Okay, so they have to measure the gear tooth vernier. But in this dial gauge is the mainly to have to measure the flatness of the object. For example, I select one workpieces. So this is the top surfaces. The top surfaces will be is having lot of dirts and also lot of pits and tabs. Okay, so you have to easily measured by the dial gauge. So in this dial gauge, the plunger is very important. This part is very important part. That plunger is directly connected with the dial indicator. So in this dial indicator is easily moved on clockwise direction or anti-clockwise directions. And also in this dial gauge, please have to measure the small indicator. The small indicator is the pressure value. That value is the 0, 0.2, 0.4, that is a 1 mm. So you have to set the pressure minimum 0.2. 1 mm means is a lot of pressure. So the 1 mm is not needed, but 0 mm is also not needed because there is a no pressure. So you have to set the 0.2 level pressures. That is very important. This is a dial gauge. Dial gauge is directly fixed on the mechanical comparator, because the mechanical comparator is the whole device for the measuring the flatness. In this video, I have to see the dial gauge only. In next month video, I have to see the mechanical comparator. So in this mechanical comparator, how to fix the dial gauge and also what is the use of the mechanical comparator. So this is the plunger. The plunger will be directly touched with the workpieces, means I have to move the from left to right. So the dial gauge, so see the dial gauge, that dial indicator is moved from one clockwise direction and anti-clockwise directions. If for example, if it is peak means the dial indicator is moved clockwise directions. But if it is valley means the dial indicator is moved from clockwise to anti-clockwise direction. So anti-clockwise and also clockwise. So that is a very important two directions only. Anti-clockwise means you put the symbol minus. Clockwise means you put the symbol plus. This is a simple experiment for to measure the flatness of the object. Okay, so in this dial gauge, that value is the 0, 10, 20, 30, 90 and also 10, 20, 30, 90. So that in between the two lines, the gap will be 0.001 mm. So 0 to 10 means 0.1 mm. 0 to 10 means you line from move from 0 to 10 means that value is the 0 to 10 means, so that value will be 0.1 mm. 0 to 0 means that value is the 1 mm. So you rotate the full circle means that is a 2 mm. So and you rotate the another one full circle means the 4 mm. So the value is the, if it is move clockwise direction means positive plus symbol. If it is rotate anti-clockwise means please put the negative symbol. So clockwise means positive and minus means is the negative. So that's not matter, but the value is very important. The 4 mm, 2 mm, 3 mm. So this is the point of values. The values will be very important. So the points, the values is fixed on the dial gauges. Okay, so this is a simple method for to measure the dial gauge. So in this dial gauge, that in between two line gap is very important, and also one circle means it is a 2 mm, 2 circle means is the 4 mm, and also the pressure value is very important, 0 to 1 mm, you have to set the pressure 0.2 pressure. In next month videos, we have to deeply see the mechanical comparators. So in this mechanical comparators, how to easily measure the flatness of the workpieces.